I'm Michelle Reid, and I'm the Fairfax County Public Schools Superintendent. And today I'm here with our executive chef for the school division, Tim Jones. And I'm going to learn a little bit about our executive chef, his background, and how he makes such incredible food for all of our students here at Fairfax County Public Schools. So Tim, tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you to Fairfax County.
So cooking has always been a passion of mine. Ever since I was a little kid, I was always with my mother in the kitchen, her Good Housekeeping magazine, her Joy of Cooking.
I remember those.
Absolutely, watching Julia Childs on TV and the Galloping Gourmet, and it just became a passion. So just like we have a culinary program, I went to school, high school, to be a chef, and then it just sort of progressed. I've worked in New York, I've worked in Kansas City, I've worked in Missouri, I've worked in Iowa, I've worked in Florida, in the DC area. So I have to say by far, one of my most favorite jobs was being the executive chef for the Washington Nationals, running the stadium, doing team feeding. It was extremely challenging, extremely rewarding. And for one thing, I love baseball, but I'm glad I'm with FCPS now.
So how do you decide on a recipe, and how does that come together?
So a lot of it comes from student engagement. During the course of the school year, we'll do taste tests at different schools to test new menu items, but also to find out what the students like. So we'll get feedback and information from them. Sometimes it'll be a show I see, something on social media, but a lot of it we gear toward what our market is, what the students like. So during our taste tests, we'll do this. We also have a food show we do every year where the students come in and we put on probably 26 different items that we're going to try, and we get so much feedback, and then we take that and we evolve that into our recipes. A big thing was I learned students don't like onions. So a lot of them say, hey, we don't like onions in our food. We don't like green things. So I try to cut back on the chopped herbs like cilantro or chopped parsley just to enhance things. So we're very detailed in what we do. We get the iPads, we download the information, and then we sort of build surveys for each school we went to and each item to determine how well this item tested with the students.
Excellent. So being a Julia Child fan, I'm not seeing any butter here. So why don't you walk me through this recipe and how we could not have butter for a grilled cheese sandwich?
All right, so part of our requirements are we would make sure our students are healthy. So all our meals are nutritionally balanced. I work with dietitians every day. We collaborate on the recipes, the menus, to make sure we're giving the students what they need to be healthy throughout the school day, throughout the year, because we feed all year long. So this is our Caprese sandwich. And it's basically a spin on a grilled cheese, but with tomatoes, fresh basil. We have an herb garlic mayonnaise, bread, little mozzarella. It's the easiest thing in the world to make. It's super tasty, and I think the students this year are going to love it.
All right, well, walk me through how to put it together, because I have never heard of mayonnaise on the grilled cheese sandwich.
Absolutely. So we have a new ingredient. This is our low sodium garlic herb seasoning, right? We make sure the sodium content is low for our students. We mix it with our mayonnaise, and we make a beautiful herb garlic mayonnaise.
It is beautiful.
Right?
Okay.
I wish they could smell. This is like, you're catching everything.
Yeah.
Right? We do a little smear on our bread.
Okay.
Then we place that down. Then we're going to get about 2 or 3 slices of fresh tomatoes. Right? We're always bringing in fresh produce for our students. Then we're going to hit this with about 1.5 ounces, probably 2 ounces of fresh mozzarella cheese. Make that ever so beautiful. And last but not least, to make it a caprese, we have to have the fresh basil. So we're going to grab a leaf or 2 of our fresh basil, pop that on top. Then we'll get our second piece of bread, give it a little smear. And then we'll put that on top and give it a little press. And since we don't have butter, we use our allergen-free vegetable spray, sort of just to give it.
It's sort of like butter. I don't know what Julia would say.
Well, this is a healthier option.
No, I don't think so.
So this is a healthier option, and it helps to get the bread nice and crispy, because a grilled cheese is not a grilled cheese unless it has a little crisp to it.
Thank you.
So
absolutely.
We're going to give a little spray on the top side. Give it a little spray on the bottom side. And then we're going to pop it in our oven for about 15 minutes, then give it a flip, another 10 minutes or so to get both sides toasted. It's going to come out beautiful. There we go. Let's pop it in the oven right now.
Okay.
This recipe was probably 3 months, maybe 4 months in iteration. We'll come up with the idea. I'll bring it to the test kitchen. I'll make a recipe. I'll work with my dietitian to make sure it meets all the nutrition requirements. And then we'll take it out to different schools and we'll get feedback. And then we'll tweak the recipe. And then once it comes back, we get all our feedback, the recipe's done. We do training videos. And we do this because we have a very diverse team, right? So we want to make sure we encompass everyone. So we do training aids, pictures, as well as videos to make sure they really understand how the recipe is supposed to come out. And then I go to schools and I'll do spot checks to make sure the recipes are coming out. But that's sort of, in a nutshell, a big picture of what we do.
All right, what we've all been waiting for.
Here we go. So this sandwich is going to be absolutely
It does look toasted.
Wonderful. And you hear that, right? You want that crisp?
It is. It sounds like a grilled cheese.
Here we go. Look at that. It's a little warm, so I'm going to sit it on this tray here.
Well, it's okay. You can just hand it to me and we can save
All
a tray.
right.
All right, you going to try one?
Absolutely.
Should we toast? Looks good. Bon appetit.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. That's very good.
Excellent.
All right, students, look forward to the Caprese Grilled Cheese this year. It's excellent. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
So what advice would you give any future young chefs out there about how to get to be where you are?
Have passion, right? Cooking is all about passion, right? If you think about it, every single major event in your life, wedding, funeral, birthday party, all revolves around food. So if you have passion for food, this career is going to take you, the sky's the limit.
So Chef Jones said it first here, aligning passion and purpose is so important. So thank you, Chef. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can't wait to try the sandwich.
Awesome.
All right.